After studying nearly $6 billion in ad spend here at Motion, one important lesson that we've learned is that when it comes to advertising, if your ad cannot stop the scroll, then nothing after that is really going to matter. Which is why I'm going to show you a few examples, that way you can master the art of creating scroll-stopping ads that are all backed by psychological concepts studied and popularized by the godfather of unconventional advertising, Rory frickin' Sutherland. Let's take a look at some ads and see maybe how Rory would break these down and how they can stop the scroll for you and your team. All right, let's take a look at this ad from Canada Dry.
Sad iguana fact. Iguanas can't drink new Canada Dry Fruit Splash with a splash of real juice. Poor iguanas.
Okay, so what this ad is trying to do is actually just surprise and delight viewers, right? We're leveraging the power of the unexpected. And Canada Dry, they're trying to generate brand recall with a younger audience. Let's be honest, they prefer chaotic and irreverent branding. So when you have an established brand like Canada Dry who's testing this offbeat content like this, it really is catching viewers off guard. It's standing out. And that's especially important on a platform where this type of content is going to work really well. And we see in the comments, it's validated. People are recognizing and appreciating the appeal of absurdity. And another thing that this ad does a nice job of is using anthropomorphism. People love seeing animals act like humans. It's why cat videos have been so popular for all of time. And companies that are great at this, you think of Aflac and their quacking ducks, Liberty Mutual and their emus, Geico and their gecko. There's something about attributing human traits to animals that just triggers a sense of warmth and quirkiness that's memorable without being overly controversial. All right, that's it for Canada Dry. Let's take a look at our next ad coming from Oatley. Okay, so this ad clocks in at what feels like a very long 7 seconds, and it's a perfect example of how you can use unconventional marketing ideas to not just grab attention, but to spark a conversation. And I bet my guy Rory would give this ad a big thumbs up, and here's why I think so. Oatley sees value in being deliberately contrarian, polarizing, just straight up weird, and being liked by everyone isn't the main goal here. Instead, they're playing up the power of being loved by a passionate minority. Look, Oatley is known for embracing how divisive its ads can be, sometimes even off-putting, but the cult-like devotion in this scene is just bizarre and unsettling. And again, we're seeing in the comments that it's got people intrigued, and they are using their products as signals of identity in kind of a strange way, but the people are worshiping the Oatley pyramid, and they're signaling that they're not just consumers of the brand, but they're fanatics. They're part of this exclusive group that sees something special in oat milk. And the ad turns Oatley into this kind of badge of honor, where being partly scared or confused is kind of part of the appeal. So this taps into social proof, where people might start thinking like, okay, this is weird, but if others are this obsessed with this, maybe there's something to it and I should try it. And with over 42 million views, it's showing how scroll stopping can be memorable and shareable, and sometimes leave viewers with more questions than answers. And that's a good thing, because that only drives more engagement and more people discussing and sharing their reactions with others. All right, that's enough for Oatley. Let's take a look at our last ad and see what they did to make it scroll stopping.
Receipts, proof, timeline, screenshots.
This Ring ad does a really nice job of using contextual framing to cleverly position its products into this wild, unexpected encounter. And it turns what would otherwise be just another wildlife silly video into something much more relevant and amusing, footage that's captured by a freaking Ring camera. So when you frame your product in unusual context to make them more memorable, it's actually something that I've seen done really well by like GoPro and Red Bull and some of the stunts that surround those brands. And I think the final concept that's at play here is something that Rory refers to as trust signaling, which is just something that just pretty much every UGC ad is trying to tap into, right? So Ring has established a theme where users share real moments that are captured by real customers in an unfiltered and authentic way. It's a brilliant style where you signal to the audience, hey, you can trust us and our product because we help real people who experience crazy stuff all the time. And in this clip, they're also communicating utility for their product with that overlaid text that says, when the insurance company asks what caused the damage, you couple that with the trending Real Housewives soundbite, and Ring is just putting on a masterclass in subtle yet clever ways of showing how Ring provides reliable evidence in any situation, no matter how unbelievable it can be. All right, well, that's all the ads I've got for you in this roundup, but look, just getting someone to stop their scroll is not a surefire guaranteed to make tons of money off an ad. We know that. There's obviously way more that goes into the success of an ad, but taking big, unconventional swings with your ad content is really the first step in building out broad creative diversity. That way, you can give your ads more at-bats to break into new levels of growth. And if you're new to motion, you can start implementing ideas just like the ones you saw here into your ad campaigns to capture more attention, drive higher engagement, and boost your conversion. And that's because Motion allows you to ship more winning ads through beautiful, creative reporting that shows you the exact metrics that you need to know in order to scale some of these unconventional marketing and advertising ideas you have. And if you want to use Motion for your campaigns, whether you're a creative strategist or a media buyer or a brand owner, just visit motionapp.com/book-a-demo. It's in the link. You can find it there and give it a try for yourself. We hope you enjoy, and we'll be back again with more ad breakdowns.